I'm Dante FITZPATRICKSIMMONS, and I'm here to tell you the true history of Chicago. Now, I know most of you probably heard about one of our OG baddies, John Dillinger, but I bet you don't know the true reason to why he was murdered right here in this very alley. Guns drawn, bullets to his back, folks screaming, children crying, blood streaming all the way down to the I'm sorry, y'all. It's just 2025. It's been a fucking year. Can we just do a fun one? Something light and silly? Some cockle warming shit. Yeah. All right, motherfuckers, it's time for the True History of Chicago Holiday Special. That's right. Ooh, it's nippy out here, though. I gotta get inside. Christmas trees. They're a little freaky when you think about them. Who was the first person to walk into their yard and see the tree and think, bet, that shit's going in my house? Back in the 1880s, rich people like Marshall Fields, Potter Palmer, and Philip Armour started putting trees in their homes. Regular folks looked at their windows and said, fuck that, I'm doing it too. In the old days though, everybody had to get their trees from a Christmas ship. There was this dude named Herman Schuneman. He sailed down from Michigan with a boatload of Christmas trees. He docked his boat at the Clark Street Bridge, and that's where everybody bought their trees. If you were rich, dude charged you $1. If you weren't rich, dude charged you 50 cents. If you were poor, the king just gave you the tree for free. That's why they called him Captain Santa. Sound like a superhero, Marvel style. Herman's wife was like, hey stupid, we're broke. Why you keep giving away all these trees? Herman was like, no, that's real talk for sure. In 1912, Herman was determined to make some money. He went up to Michigan and looked around, and there were so many trees. He went to the tree farmer and said, what's up with there being so many trees? The tree farmer told him, dude, it sucks. Nobody can get trees down Lake Michigan because there's too much snow and ice. Herman was like, I'll buy every damn one of these trees. The tree farmer was like, you sure? Herman said, of course I'm sure. I'm motherfucking Captain Santa, dummy. They loaded over 5,000 trees on that boat. They were stacked 8 feet high. The tree farmer saw all the trees and said, you sure you want to do that? You might sink. Herman replied, boy, you're working my last nerve. But you're right, we're definitely going to sink. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. They hugged it out and Herman went on his way. Back in Chicago, people were at the Clark Street dock waiting for their trees. Where's dude with our trees, they asked. For real, where's Captain Santa? A couple weeks went by and he still wasn't there. They sent boats up, never found anything. The boat, the crew, the trees, Captain Santa had completely disappeared. Schuneman's wife and daughters took over the family business and rented a boat so they could bring down trees to Chicago families. 12 years after the boat disappeared, a fisherman found Herman's wallet washed ashore. It was full of newspaper clippings about Captain Santa. In 1971, divers found what they think was the Christmas tree ship off the coast of Wisconsin. But here's what Dante thinks. I think it's like that Tim Allen movie. You know, the Santa Claus? The one he made before he became crazy, but after the coke smuggling business. I think it was time for a new Santa Claus. And on that November night in 1912, Herman and the trees floated up into the sky so he could deliver toys to all the boys and girls. And that's the true history. Psych, I got you, you dummies. The holidays in Chicago ain't over yet, dummies. I got more for you dumbasses, okay? Here we go. Get ready. Buckle up, bitch. I needed that. I needed that. That's like those smelling salts they put in front of dead people. In 1967, Chicago had a crazy snowstorm. The entire city was buried under 5 feet of snow. Shit, Rodney's only 5'2". He wouldn't even be able to see over the snow. All you see is the top of his big ass pointy head. It's true. Rodney don't even. In the Edgewater neighborhood, there were these two sisters, Alberta and Roberta Dibble, who lived on Balmoral Avenue in the Edgewater neighborhood. They looked out their window and their car was buried underneath 6-foot snowdrifts. The snowplows couldn't get to any of the side streets, so their car was buried there for days. One day, Alberta grabbed a shovel and said, "Fuck this. The snow plows ain't coming. We gotta dig this thing up ourselves." She and Alberta spent the entire day shoveling snow. They were so excited they got in their car and drove to Montrose Harbor and did donuts in the snow. When they got back to their street, someone had parked in the spot they had dug out. Alberta jumped out the car and yelled at the dude, "Hey, asshole, that's our spot. We dug it out." Dude didn't care. "I don't see nothing saying this is your spot." Alberta was so pissed she pulled out a gun and shot him on the spot. Damn. Roberta then backed over him with her car. Damn. They removed his car and parked theirs where they dug it out. Dude was still alive, so they crawled to the neighbor's house, who was a cop. When he got there, he told him what happened. The cop sided with the sisters. Only an asshole would take someone's spot after they spent the day digging it out. They did tell the Dibble sisters to make sure they saved their spot so someone knew it was theirs. We all learned dibs from the Dibble sisters. Ever since then, people have been putting lawn chairs, toilets, baby Jesus, the patio furniture on the street to save their spots. So you best think twice before you move someone's dining room set and park in their spot. Or, if you don't want to be an asshole, you could always hop on the magic of the L. And I don't mean the magic you get from a guy on the corner lighting up a spoon. I'm talking about Christmas fucking magic. One more hit. Ooh. That shit's good. Reminds me of yard work. The holiday train started back in 1992. You see, CTA employees collect donations every year for charities. Someone came up with the idea that they should take an old train and fill it up with donations so they could drop off donations at the charities along the route. The first train just had a sign on it saying "Season's Greetings" from the CTA. A few years later, they decided to decorate the train and let people ride the empty cars. People loved it. In 2004, the CTA president took the budget and said, "We're spending too much money on this stupid train. We're not doing this shit anymore." And the people were pissed. They went to dude and said, "Why do you hate Christmas, my guy?" He said, "You're stupid." "I don't hate Christmas. This train's just a waste of money." All the newspapers heard about this and ran headlines saying, "CTA boss tries to cancel Christmas. CTA Grinch hates children and Christians. CTA president denies existence of Hanukkah and Kwanzaa too." The CTA board went to their president and said, "Dude, this holiday train's the only good press we get all year. Have you been on the red line? It smells like rotten staph infection. Fix this." Dude went to everyone and said, "My bad, I didn't realize you were such freaks for this train." It's back on. People were all, "Ha ha, you busted. Don't play us like that again, you punk." Today, the holiday train has over 100,000 lights, and there are 15 CTA employees who work on the train. They hand out over 150,000 candy canes, and the train still delivers donations to over 600 charities along the route. And there is now a Christmas bus in circulation too. See, even when things look bad and smell bad, you can still get out there and do something. Take a stand. Make some noise. Throw your love seat on the parking spot. Toss back a tall boy with a voodoo doctor. Damn, I forgot to tell y'all about that guy who invented the New Year's cocktail with the voodoo doctor. Oh! Or that Al Capone dressed up as Krampus. Or the little Jewish boy who saved Kwanzaa. Damn. Shit. This city really is wild, man. Now that's the true history of holidays in Chicago. Happy holidays, dummies. And remember, even if you don't believe in Santa, you can always believe that. Get it? That's my catchphrase. All right, I gotta go. I picked Rodney's name in Secret Santa, and I'm stumped. What do you get a man who has nothing? A TJ Maxx gift card? Bar of soap? That motherfucker probably just wants beans or some nasty shit like that. Whatever. I'll figure it out. DANTE out, y'all. I love y'all. Get some rest. Have a good 2026. Text me sometimes if you think about it. Where am I going to get this man for real, though? You know, it just comes down to the fact that I just don't like him. If I got somebody that I liked, it'd be so much easier. I don't like Rod. I have to be honest. That's my new 2026. My resolution is I'm going to be more honest. Rodney, I don't like you. Why? A myriad of things. I have so many reasons why I don't like you. That's one of them. You cry too quickly. Maybe hear me out, Rodney. Maybe hear me out. I can tell you why. Dante don't feel bad. Dante does feel bad. It's Christmas. Jesus Christ. Rodney, come here. Give me a hug, man.